Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video on my YouTube channel. I'm Mama Charlotte. How's everyone doing? It is late tonight, it is a little bit past midnight, and I decided to film a YouTube video just because I tried filming earlier and it just didn't work out. I honestly didn't want to film while I was doing DoorDash or Uber or anything like that, just because I really don't find any excitement in filming videos like that, because they're just simple, oh, this is how much I have now, and this is how much I have now, and this is how much I have now, and it's like updates throughout the day, so it's like there's no fun in that, to be honest. So I'd rather sit down and talk to you guys about some informational stuff today about transitioning, so you guys can, you know, get some more knowledge in the noggin. Now, I do know I have a lot of new subscribers that are new to the community and want to come out, but before you guys watch this video, please stop the video, pause it, subscribe to Charoletteers today if you're not a subscriber. Also, destroy the notification bell so you guys can be notified every time I go live on YouTube and upload to YouTube. Follow my social media links down below if you guys want to follow me on all my day-to-day basis stuff like Snapchat and I guess Instagram, to keep track of what I'm doing every single day. So you could go follow me on socials. So we're on our way to 10K subscribers. Hopefully we hit that soon. But in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about more of a transitioning kind of like informational video, thing that I think a lot of people could benefit off of, and if you don't think so, then there's a doors over there actually. How did I come out as trans to people? How do people understand me? Recently I got a question, and recently I got a question on my social media, on my Facebook, and I thought it was the most weirdest question ever, and I'm not going to put their names on the spotlight, but I wanted to know. Like, I know a lot of people don't know what trans stuff is. I got a question just the other day, and it was from someone in my family, and they asked me, so are you a straight guy who likes to dress as a woman, or are you a guy that likes to date men as well? And I'm like, first of all, what's wrong with that? Do you guys hear the word guy, right? So I had to tell this guy, I'm a trans woman, I'm a woman, and I am bisexual. That's as simple as it gets. Look at, I changed my name. My name's not my old name anymore, so, you know, it's quite simple. But I do know there's a lot of people outside of the community that do not know anything about the trans community, and this is where we come into play as teachers, sadly. So as a trans woman, sometimes I feel like I have to be a teacher, and that's not to people that are trying to transition, but to people that are, you know, don't know anything about trans people at all. In fact, they probably barely know anything about gay people. And the reality at the end of the day is, the things I did for myself was I transitioned, I changed my name, I changed my gender marker, I got my breasts done. I mean, that's a lot to say that I'm still a guy in any sort of way, or I like to dress as a girl, okay? Simple. I'm definitely not, you know, a guy who likes to dress up as a female, okay? So when you come out to people, it is very important to be informational about your own self. I think one of the best things to do, now you don't have to do it if you don't want to, is if you're going to come out to somebody, whether it's your family, your parents, your siblings, your teacher, I don't know, someone, someone that you want to come out to, it is important to be informational about yourself. Let the person understand who you are, rather than just say, I'm a female, I'm coming out as a female, or I'm coming out as a male. Some people might understand that, but at the end of the day, a lot of people don't understand it. They know that you're trans, they know that you're identifying as a female, but they don't know anything really about what's the technicalities of being trans and what it is. Some people think that they're still cross-dressers. They think that we're just, you know, guys who like feminine products. And that's not what it is. You're basically changing your entire identity at this point. People like me anyways, I've changed my identity completely. I don't go by my old name. I don't go by the same pronouns. I don't go by the same gender marker. Everything about me has changed. Everybody that I meet in public, they don't see me as who I used to be, because I don't look anywhere near like I used to be. Maybe I do to some people, but I don't look like I used to be, and I also do not act the way I used to be. I may have some of the same interests and same likes as the way I used to be, but at the end of the day, it's like I'm a totally different person, okay? So when you come out to people, okay, I don't know how this is gonna like perceive, because when I came out, I did tell my parents about all the technicalities of who I was and what transgender was, and I tried to relate it to their point of view. I didn't sit there and I sat there and said, oh, well, I'm transgender, accept me or not. I sat there and I tried to relate. A lot of people like to be told the medical aspect to all of it, so they could feel more comfortable about what you're doing. Some people think that it's dangerous. Some people think that it's, it can't be real. But honestly, the gender dysphoria is a very real condition out there, and it's what causes people to become to be born as trans and may not have transitioned yet, but their brains are not exactly the same. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and try to give you guys a bunch of informational, doctor's notes and all that stuff showing that people's brains are different when they're born. I've seen a lot of things. You can't really tell what you are from the outside. Just transitioning is more so of a mental thing than a physical thing. You can't just see trans. There's no way to physically just be like, oh, that kid's born, he's trans, she's trans, whatever. It's all mental stuff that builds up when you get older, and you kind of realize, oh wait, I'm different because I've been acting different. I take interest in other things. And I'm not saying just because you're a boy and you like dolls, that means you're a girl. What I'm saying is, it is a lot more deeper than that, and a lot more, of an umbrella. You know what I mean? All the things I did as a kid did not really revolve about being a girl, but a lot of the things I did naturally, like masturbation when I was a kid. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. When I was a kid, I masturbated like a girl, and I did not know it, but I did. I masturbated just like a girl, and I peed just like a girl. I did a lot of different things like a girl that I didn't know anything about. I was a very soft kid. I wasn't necessarily the most toughest of boys when I was growing up. So that kind of helped me navigate who I was as an adult, and that actually helped aid me in telling my parents about what was going on, because I was able to tell my parents, hey, this happened when I was younger, and that's what led me to being who I was and who I am now. So I didn't just sit there and say, oh, I decided to be a girl today, and I followed this trend, or I woke up yesterday and I felt like I was a girl. That's not what I said. I literally related a lot of my childhood stuff to who I am. Now, I'm not going to sit there and tell you guys that everyone's going to accept you for what you say to them, even if you go into depth. You know what I mean? But the best thing to do is to become to understanding of, help them understand who you are on a deeper level than just, I'm a girl or I'm a boy. You know what I mean? Go on a deeper level than you can go. And in a lot of ways, one thing that I did realize that, I can't really speak up for people that actually have religious families and to try to relate it to, religious kind of things, because, what is there to relate on? I think what I used as a religious thing is that I still love God. Transitioning is not changing my relationship that I have with a higher power. And I know for a fact that what I'm doing is the right thing. It's not evil. It's not sadistic. I didn't feel like I was doing something evil when I was doing it. And I know this is getting really deep into other territory than just coming out, but I know there's a lot of people out there that actually feel that way about transitioning as coming out in general. So what I'm trying to say is, if you can try to relate on certain levels like that, that all power to you. Luckily, I don't have a very religious parents. They were religious, but they weren't all powerful, this isn't the right thing to do, this is against God, you're a bad person for this. I'm thankful to God that I am able to say that I don't have something like that. Though it's not bad to have parents like that either. I just realized I'm going through this video just trying to not burn myself, and right now at this point I look like I'm just I just sound like I'm in a stuck in a bottle. I think bottom line, if you're gonna come out to someone, whoever is in your life, be real with who you are. Let them know you are comfortable with who you are. Don't make anyone feel like they could get in the way of who you really are. Okay? Be strong. Set your foot on the ground. Put your foot on the ground, others might say. And speak up who you are. with no hesitation. No, I might be like this, or I feel like this. No, you are like this. That's how you want to speak up when you're coming out. Now, there's a lot of situations that can happen in a coming out situation. There's going to be people that are not going to be completely understanding of who they are, and they'll come out anyways. And I don't know what to say to those people, but if you really do know who you are, and you're really ready to speak that up, you know, be ready to speak that up and do what you need to do to come out. One suggestion is, if you have a very, you know, prejudiced family that might be like really religious, try your best to come out through the phone, or come out, you know, on social media. That's what I did. I actually came out on social media, and then my parents knew about it, and then everything kind of like spread like wildfire for me. Everybody in my hometown ended up knowing who the heck I was and what I was doing, and it's crazy. But I did end up coming down to my parents, because I did come out as a cross-dresser on social media, and then later on as trans. And I came out as trans more so towards my parents in person and talk to them. But if you do have a very, very religious family, you have very, very, like, you're scared of how your parents are gonna, like, you know how they feel about the community, you know, it's always best to do it over the phone, just to keep yourself safe. A lot of people will be surprised with how much people actually really do care about them, their parents, whatever. People that come out, they're surprised at how much their parents actually really do accept them for who they are. I've had my fair share of people that have, you know, came out to their parents because I helped them out on social media, and they were surprised that their parents were very open about it and cool and very sweet about it, you know. So you never know what your parents are going to actually say to you. They might just be very sweet to you. I'm not going to sit there and say there's never going to be a time where you're going to have any problems with your parents, because everybody's situations are different. But mine was the way it was. For whatever reason it was, I was very fortunate to have open-minded family. I had a lot of, you know, hardships with, you know, the guys in my family, but we kind of got over that by this point, and everything seems to be better. If you're feeling that way about yourself, if you're feeling a lot of pressure and a lot of, you know, I want to come out, in my opinion, do it. Do whatever you can to do, and get your knowledge, get your, talk to a therapist, get your knowledge on yourself. Think to yourself. Be sure of yourself before you come out. Because when you come out, you want to be assertive. You want to be sure of who you are, so that other people could be like, okay, this chick knows what she's doing, or he knows what he's doing. You know, not that, oh, they're just lost, it's a phase. But I'm not saying that they're ever gonna think like that, but what I'm saying is, we'll do whatever you can on your end to show that you are very assertive of who you are, because people will take you seriously, believe it or not. I'm just letting you guys know. With that being said, I don't want to make this video a little too long, so I hope you guys have a great day. I had a really good day. This video should be up by tomorrow, I'm hoping. Anyways, I'm trying to upload more often for you guys, and hopefully that's working out, because I don't want to mess up that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, leave it a like, and if you guys can please subscribe to become Charoletteers today, you guys can, and destroy the notification bell, that'd be great. Also, I do game on Twitch, twitch.tv/mamacharwhitett, so if you guys want to go check me out there, it's down in the description below, as well as all my social media links, my book linked if you guys want to buy my book and all that stuff. And I hope you guys, you know, show up on social media, because I like to see you guys there. So yeah, I'm Mama Char, and you guys are my Charoletteers, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you guys. Lots of tear tots. Bye. By the way, guys, I got my nails done. Do you guys like them? I love them.